real right now.
Mr. DL.
222 222. Who's off? I could just lose your mind.
We're here at the 86th episode of the Danger Zone podcast.
86.
86.
Yeah. It's been a busy week. It's been a busy week in hip hop. What you got going on out there?
I mean, it's not even what I got going on. First and foremost, I would like to give our support and prayers for Crazy Bone of Bone Thugs and Harmony.
Yep.
He's having a second surgery. Like this, he has some bleeding lungs or something like that. It's pretty serious. So,
yeah,
prayers up for him. And
we just saw Bone Thugs and Harmony, but I don't know if we saw him or not. Do you remember if we saw him? Was he there? Because I know that there's some turmoil in the group, and
he was there.
So the other one, Lazy, wasn't there.
No, it was the one that I always say is the Spanish-looking one. Lazy. He wasn't there. No.
Oh, okay.
Yo, remember that Spanish group Menudo back? You ever
That's Tanya's favorite
Yes, I
group.
do. That was my first boy band, my first concert.
So
mine was New Kids.
Used to Hector used to have a group like that.
Menudo?
Oh,
Missing Elements.
They was making it pop back then, but Missing Elements. But anyway, right? Also, the Fugees have once again reunited. It's crazy with Pras with this situation, but this time they did so at our Global Citizen Festival in New York City.
Yeah.
Excuse me. The reports that the reunion, which happened on September 23rd, took place during Miss Lauryn Hill's performance at the venerated festival, which aims to bring awareness to food insecurities. So,
and telling on people.
They got back together with Pras, Dance Around the Border Like Cassius Clay, one of the illest bars ever. Anyway, y'all bugging. It also confirms that the Fugees will continue to reunite throughout the year as Hill continues on the tour supporting of the 25th anniversary of the miseducation of Lauryn Hill. The trio ripped through how many mics with fervor that made the wet ground seem to disappear from beneath their feet. Oh, word? And then the ecstasy continued with masterful reading of Ready or Not or Killing Me Softly. You know what it is.
Yeah.
Brought the crowd back to reality in a beautiful way with people sharing and communal joy of experience. So we can look forward.
We've drawn the line. We've drawn the line in the sand. And it seems to me that on one side of the line, it is one generation. And you can do whatever the fuck you want in that generation. You can tell on people. You can beat up your wife. You can do whatever you want in that generation. But if you try to do that shit in the other generation, you're a sucker, you're a rat, you're a snake, you're bad for hip hop. So it's just I just find it interesting that 40,000 people will cheer for Pras, but those same 40,000 people will boo Tekashi 6ix9ine and what was the other guy? Troy Ave.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm just like, well, make up your mind, man.
Hey,
keep the same energy, man.
That's just because
the Danger Zone.
That's just because he danced around the borders like I'm Cassius Clay. No, but anyway.
I dance around the courtroom like I'm Cassius Clay.
He was telling. Y'all didn't know?
Yeah, I mean, son, come on,
so
man.
it's just obnoxious to me. It's just crazy. I'm just like, bro, like, just don't say nothing. If you can't keep the same energy on both sides of the fucking coin, just don't say anything. Just listen to the music because I know, like, my whole generation, they spent the last 5 years on a campaign against Tekashi 6ix9ine for what he did. And then when Pras comes on stage, you're like, it's just music, bro. So it's like, well, what is it, bro? Which one is it?
Yo, I think, you know what? It's some TV shit because it's like people can relate on some funny spy shit, right? With Pras. Yeah. I'm saying like hypothetical characters, but like some cartoonish, calamitous type shit. I can see where a person is separating that and being like, oh, well, damn, he was telling on the government or some government shit, whatever, right?
If he'll tell on them, he'll tell on you.
The other motherfuckers will be like, oh, that street shit, you tell my motherfuckers in the street. See, it's the same. I mean, just like when they say a young gentleman could walk through a mall or a store or something, and they'll say, oh, a suspicious man walking around like that. Just as simple as they say it like that, but it's the dudes with the suits and shit on like Bernie Madoff. taking millions and millions of dollars, and then getting served 70 years. So the criminals are definitely wolves in sheep's clothing. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. They're all over the goddamn place. But you know what? Shout out to Lauryn Hill on the 25th anniversary of that album. To me, it was an incredible album. It was also at the time of my, I had just been out not too long, but starting to just my journey in hip hop and everything else, musically, financially and things like that. But that was that same time. But shout out to Lauryn Hill. But you got anything else popping around? What's going on?
Yeah, there's a bunch, man. It's a busy week. I'm writing down notes as we talk, just because. Will Smith, your favorite rapper, the best slap you've ever seen, by Will Smith. Him and Joyner Lucas are making an album together.
Makes sense.
Well,
I think it does.
The battle.
All right. I don't like it. I don't know. So Joyner Lucas is gonna write all the rhymes or something?
No.
I'm curious. I'm asking what you think.
Yeah, I think it makes sense because of the song.
Yeah, that one song, but it's like a force to me.
Well, here's the thing. It's why wouldn't Will do it? Because Will's like, oh, this is one of the hottest new rappers out. You know what I mean? And then why wouldn't he do it? Because he's Will Smith.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it makes sense why they're doing it. Now, does it mean it's necessarily good or cool? We're gonna have to see.
Good point, Hector. Good point.
Good points. You get a point.
What about you, Big Shug?
What do you think?
What about you?
I'm sorry, man. I dipped on that. As far as what now?
As far as Will Smith and Joyner Lucas.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? To me, make all the music and do whatever you want to do. I mean, like DL said before, the best slap that was never seen. Right? You know what I mean?
Here's my thing, the hip hop community. Oh, okay. I like Will Smith. I like Will Smith. He's a fun rapper, whatever. But it's like,
I think he's a great entertainer.
Yeah, you haven't dropped an album in 20-something years, and then you're gonna come back with a duo. Like, I don't know. You should come back and then do it. I think you should come back as Will Smith, and then come out with your buddies. You know what I'm saying?
And then maybe he should have his first single be called "The Force." Oh no, LL did that. My beat. Go ahead. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, speaking of LL, I guess Joe Biden called him boy.
Oh boy.
And did you see this?
Oh boy.
Nah.
I saw MC Light talking about it. I didn't see it happen though. So MC Light was defending Joe Biden for it for call. I didn't know if that just popped in my head when you said that. Yeah.
We call him L boy.
Yeah.
She called
What
LL.
do you mean she defended him? What did she
call him LL Boy J.
I think she said something like,
"Oh boy."
I think she said something like, "Joe Biden didn't mean anything. Now if Donald Trump said it, he'd be a big old racist."
That's true.
Okay.
Yeah,
She did not
I think
say
that's the exact quote. Probably.
I'm sure it was not.
She probably
I'm
called
sure
him.
it was not.
She probably said it wasn't no big deal that they called him LL Boy
Don't believe
J.
nobody.
And
People look it up yourself.
he went with that. Yo.
No,
That's so
sir.
funny.
Go ahead, man.
So we got Charlemagne and Drake fighting again. You see this?
Oh.
Nah. Charlemagne dissed.
Woman to woman.
Drake has a new song. I want to say it's with SZA. Is that who it's with?
Could be.
And it's a big song, whatever it is.
Right.
And Charlemagne said it wasn't that great. And then Drake went to his social media and was just clowning Charlemagne for 2 straight days. It's probably still going on because I'm looking at it right now and it's the first story. So,
hey.
But these guys have had an on and off relationship. These two.
I don't be giving. Hey yo, I don't be giving it a whole bunch of energy, right? I don't give it a whole bunch of energy because at the end of the day, right, you sit back and you just see it's woman to woman, right? So I'm not in that shit, feel me? You know what I mean? Shit, I'm good. What you about to say? You lean forward like you know what I'm saying?
Oh,
like
I was just saying that I
show.
like Drake and I like SZA, so.
You lean forward like you were telling R. Kelly, sit down, Robert. Robert, sit down. Yo, how can I hog tie? I don't know how to hog tie people. Well, go ahead. Yeah, we
How could I follow that? Mine was an insignificant moment in a milestone of laughs.
Hey, what do you say? I'm fighting for my fucking life. Robert, sit down, Robert. Yo, y'all killing me with this
What else
shit.
is going on in hip hop news?
Samba versus Eminem.
Simba.
Yo.
Oh.
Talk about that. Because I only saw that briefly.
So Simba is saying that he believes he's lyrically better than Eminem.
Okay.
Simba's nice. He's an up and coming artist, I believe, from the West Coast, and he's super nice, but he's no Eminem in my opinion.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, listen. When I seen Anthony Davis in the NBA, I was like, he could do all he want to do, but he ain't no hectic in my book. You know what I'm saying? He tried to make a commercial with the Unibras. Nah, my
That's
man
a good one.
doing it. My man Heck was doing that when, like, yo, he didn't even know they were connected. You know what I mean?
He did.
You know, hey,
The danger zone.
DL. Hey, DL, you don't know what it is to like have your you don't know what it is to have your eyebrows connected and not know they're connected. That's how it was. For Heck. You know what I'm saying? Yo, until I came around and I had to like show them that, you know, they can live on their own. they can be themselves. You know what I'm saying? Yo, that's my man. Yo. He heard every uni joke way before that happened. That's why he's like, he's like, yo, my whole life, yo, I know Hector for years, my man, 1,000 grand. But when I first was around him, I mean, I had been around for a lot of years. Then when I was around him later, I was looking at him. I said, yo, my man looks mad different. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, wow, this is my man, but something's mad different. And it took me about a few minutes before I realized that his eyebrows were on their own. Like I was like, oh, that was the difference in his look. I couldn't figure it out, DL. I couldn't figure that shit out. I was like, you know, it went to 2, and ever since then he's been a changed man. No, that's my man, though, man. I'm glad you're here. Well, go ahead, man. G, what else you got for us?
We have the Canadian Commander's back in the news.
Oh, shit.
The Canadian Commander. And he said, oh, you don't know who that is?
No.
That's Tory Lanez.
Oh, all right.
The hardest of the hard. The Hort. The hardest of the Hort.
I'd love to be right there because the way you say it is mad cartoony. So I would love for us to both be there with him, and you go, it's the Canadian Commander. And I'm like, oh, really? Hey, it's like a skit, but it's real life.
Well, he's saying right now, he's quoting R. Kelly. What was R. Kelly fighting for?
My life.
Tory Lanez claims he's fighting for his life in jail, and he's scared.
Hey, you killing me with this shit.
So he came out.
Robert? Hey, sit down, Robert. Hey, yo, before we even move on, though, have you noticed online, though, there's mad, these R. Kelly shits is popping up with him singing?
Yeah.
Have you seen those?
Like him in jail or whatever?
No.
Oh,
it's
no, I
like
haven't
mad
seen
shit
No.
lately that it's just him singing like his performances in the past.
Oh, no
and
shit.
somebody questioned the fact that like all of a sudden you're starting to see all these performers and people having debate talking about how great he was, the greatest and the king of R&B. And then somebody had said, you think maybe he's getting out or something? Why they showing this shit all of a sudden right now? So it's kind of wild because, you know, a lot of shit be publicity shit too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I forgot what he got for a sentence. I don't even remember. But,
So I think it was said 30, but he won't be in jail with no 30 years, man. Shit.
Tory
You see him in
Lanez.
about 10 years, bro. I see him out here, and he'll be selling out concerts. That's the crazy shit. You know what I mean?
The Tory Lanez, the shoot-footing, maple syrup-eating Canadian Commander,
Oh boy.
says that he is.
Cookies out the butt eating mother. He's a cookies out the butt eating motherfucker. What do you say?
He's in
The
danger.
danger zone.
He's in danger right now in jail, and he's probably, I don't know, gonna tell on someone soon. I would.
What
Oh
jail is he
boy.
in?
The danger zone.
Hey, you know what's crazy? Hey, what's crazy is I was just telling somebody earlier today, like, cause shout out to Gilly and Wallow on that show. He was talking about when Wallow was in jail, he called him up and he was like, yo, my kiss aches is on the Lizon. Right? And so he said what? He told him that, man, someone calling you from the jail telling me, yo, my cakes is on the line. You know what I mean? So he thought somebody had put cakes and candies and what I could understand on his bed, right? And he was like, when he came back to the cell and seen it, you know, I don't know if this is true, whatever, this is what he was saying. And then he was like, oh shit, they set me up. So he called his cousin, was like, yo, my cake's on the line. But he found out later it was his man's, one of their mans, who put the food and candy on his bed. So then he sweated it out. You know what I'm saying? So crazy shit. Well, go ahead.
Flava Flav in the news.
I know you are, but what am I?
Flava Dave. Flava Flav's in the news this week saying that he was related to the RZA, the Jizza, and the Old Dirty Bastard. That they're his cousins.
Wow.
So
you know something though? Shit, I don't know how true something is, but it wouldn't shock me if it really was true. Because when I got to New York, I found out a few things. When I got to New York, I met a whole bunch of people who realized they had cars with no license. You know what I'm saying? Right? People had cars with no license, and they basically was doing whatever they wanted to do.
You sure you weren't in Lawrence? Are you sure you weren't in Lawrence? People had cars with no licenses?
Man, that was such a big thing in New York. That's why reading it in the paper or if the news came out with celebrity, he didn't have a driver's license. I said, none of them motherfuckers had no driver's license, man. You just bought a car, you got them deals they was giving out, bought this shit a fly car, and that was it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, the comedian Kamiz. You know, we're gonna send him some edibles and shit. You know, since he like to shoot feet, we're gonna send him some couple of pairs of chocolate shot up feet. And well, hey, so you can make that, chef, right? You may make them.
Put your foot in it.
Absolutely.
Gotta put your foot in it.
Yeah, shot
That's
up.
extra.
Hey, we're gonna put the sign on it, and then when you lift the cap off, it's gonna have DL's voice. It's the comedian. It's the Canadian comedian.
So
we're gonna kill him with this shit, right? Yo, I like when he says that shit. It should be sound like it's a cartoon. You're about to start laughing your ass off.
It's Canadian Commander and Captain Caveman.
It's a Canadian. It's a Canadian Commander. This goopy son of a bitch. Yo, like you take out with that name. That's a name that takes out all the gangsterism out of anyone. And
Canadian?
with that pitch you have, the pitch you have to go on with saying that, your gangsterism is out the window. Yo, you're not tough. You're the Canadian Commander.
Oh man, we need to get on that.
Oh my goodness. Hey mom, it's a Canadian Commander. Doesn't he like to shoot women in the feet? Yeah, sure, man. That's crazy, man. Go ahead. You got me crying over here, man.
So,
Stop being a big baby.
who got a better catalog for Jay-Z? Pharrell or Timberland? There's the argument going on this week.
Who has what?
Who's made better beats for Jay-Z? Pharrell or Timberland? Who's got the... I think it's Timberland. But I could be wrong.
But
when you said that, my first instinct was Timberland.
I ain't gonna front though that beat he had with Jazzo, that Timberland beat, that was crazy though. Jigga what? Jigga who?
That one was crazy too.
Oh, that was a banger.
But who was? Oh yeah, you're right. Dirt Off Your Shoulders was like, man. What Pharrell ones you feel was like? You know what I'm saying?
There was the one about the girls, right? Girls, I do. That was Pharrell, right? See, that's what, and then there was the one. See, I don't know. Like, that's
he got. I Just Wanna Love You. Give it to me.
Give
me that stuff.
That
nasty stuff. He gave him Excuse Me, Miss.
That's the Excuse Me, Miss.
That one.
That's right.
Also did Change Clothes.
Yeah.
And all that stuff. He's got hits with him. He's got hits.
Yeah.
Yo, but who did that? Made the song cry.
I feel like Brush Your Shoulders got a special spot in
make
my
the
heart.
song cry.
Remember that shit he did to make the song cry? It was kind of slow.
Yeah.
We got.
You remember that, right?
We got.
You gotta let the song.
Remember that
cry.
shit?
Yeah. That was a good one.
Yeah. Don't ever sing that shit again, word. But that shit was,
for the
Yo,
Danger Zone
hey.
podcast.
Hey, yo, what do you mean?
Hit the like, hit the subscribe.
I've only cared for Budweiser and French fries. That's all I need is Budweiser.
That song was produced by Just Blaze.
Which one?
Nice.
Oh yeah, that was a dope one.
Nice. Dope.
But I'm still for that bounce though.
Did you
In that
maybe?
time, whatever. I'm kind of giving it to Timbaland though, because he just was like,
Yeah.
dirt up your
There's
shoulders.
a video of Jay-Z. There's actually two videos, but we'll talk about the Jay-Z one. There's a video of Jay-Z in the studio with Timbaland, and he doesn't like any of the beats. He's like, yeah, they're good. And then they're cycling through beats.
plays that.
And he plays it for 1 second, and Jay-Z stands up. Play 1 second of the beat. Like he probably didn't even make it to the first snare drum. It was like just the beginning. Bam! And Jay-Z stood up, and he was like, what? And he goes, oh, you like that? And you can see him. He loads it up on his keyboard, and he plays it, and it's dirt. It's dirt off your shoulders. And that's
I seen that one too. That was ill though. You right.
There's one with Busta Rhymes though too.
One song ends this conversation.
What is it?
Big Pimpin' was produced by Timbaland.
Yeah.
Big Pimpin',
What you say?
spending cheese.
Big
What you
Pimpin'.
say?
Big Pimpin'. He says Timbaland.
That was produced by
yeah.
Timbaland, so that's probably
yeah.
the biggest record out of all of those songs.
That's Timbaland, ain't it?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Timbaland wins just off of that. You know what I mean? Like that's probably the biggest record out of both of their. You know.
Right. You right about that, man. You about as right as a turkey sausage on a pizza. But yo, I'm just saying crazy shit. I was smoking that pink squirrel, whatever that shit is.
This one,
That shit was pretty good.
this one snuck by under the radar because I didn't even know about this till right now. Like I'm reading it right now.
What is
Ice
it?
Cube announces his first solo album in 5 years called Man Down.
I am
Called
excited.
The Force.
It's called Man Down.
The Force.
Don't
Oh,
worry,
sorry.
Ice. I'll pick you back up, baby.
Yo, so it's both those records together. Force or Man Down. Yo, what's up with these dudes, man? Because LL had the Force.
Yeah.
LL had the Force. Now,
not-
Ice Cube has
Let's not
Man
compare
Down.
LL Cool J to Ice Cube.
Yeah.
Ice Cube is Ice Cube never left. Ice Cube stayed relevant as a rapper. I like LL Cool J.
Hey, you don't think?
But
But yo, you don't think LL? You don't think that LL was good though?
I think LL was amazing.
Of course.
I think he was amazing,
Yeah.
but he hasn't had a good or big good. Let's just say song. He hasn't had a song in like 25, 30 fucking years. Ill Bomb on the DJ Cap Funk Flex mixtape or whatever it was. He had a song called Ill Bomb. That was the last time LL Cool J had a record. You know, like Ice Cube is, you know, he ain't going nowhere, bro. Busta Rhymes, he ain't going nowhere. I'm sorry, LL Cool J. Like you coined the phrase, but
think
you are not it.
I think he's good though. Still,
I think
I
he's
think he's good.
I haven't heard any of his new stuff. I'm kind of scared to listen to it if there is any available. But I will always support LL Cool J. Like I'll be like, oh, that's cool. Like if he comes out and it's good, I'll be like, oh shit. I just don't think you can take 25 years off and then come back and be like, I'm gonna be a current rapper.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go get somebody who will tell you all about it.
Oh boy.
And his name is Lou. Hold on. Some people like LL, some people don't. I don't give a fuck. I don't think he's one of the greatest. I think, he's fucking okay. I remember he had him bad, and he was bad, but in the streets we would have fucked him up. That's all I'm saying.
Thank you, Lou.
Lou kind of sounds like he might be related to Slain.
I mean,
he
could. Hey, I'm gonna go get Suge. I just want to let you guys know I love the fucking show. Keep it fucking going, and it's cool you guys have a chick on there. Because nowadays we wouldn't have had a chick on the show. All right, man. I'll catch you guys next week.
Welcome to the danger zone.
So I said
that was my man. That's my man Lou. He kind of looks like me, but it's all good. What's happening, man?
So since it's Chef Tanya's birthday yesterday, that means today is Slane's birthday. We just said shout out to Slane.
Happy birthday.
I
What's
got
your
one.
sign?
What about what do you think about
What's your sign?
Funk Flex saying Busta Rhymes
It's on my
versus
list.
Jay-Z?
That was next. No, Funk Flex came out and said no one can beat Busta Rhymes in a
versus, not even
versus.
Jay-Z.
I think Busta Rhymes is the GOAT. But there are people whose catalog can go 20 songs or verse 20 songs with Busta Rhymes. I just don't think there's many that can go past that. A Lil Wayne can go past it. Eminem can go past it. Jay-Z can go past it. But not many other people
But
can go that far with him.
you told me earlier though, what will separate that versus ain't the song. It's when the other person has to stand next to Busta Rhymes while he performs.
So let's just say it's Nas. Oh, we got Nas versus Busta Rhymes. Nas is going to be outperformed instantly as soon as the show starts. Nas, you got all these big records, but Busta Rhymes is going to come out and do a semi-big record, and he's going to smoke your big record because you have to stand next to him and rap, and people can't do that.
That's why, because if you think about it, man, yeah, that's true. Man.
Performance
You can't,
does play
He's a
into it.
presence.
Yeah,
He's
performance does play into it though.
Yeah, his whole
Even
personality.
him hyping you up, like you're rapping, you're Nas and you're rapping, and he's in the background enjoying it, loving it. Oh, I'm rapping with Nas. That's gonna be more noticed than
More energy.
Nas rapping.
Yeah.
Him being in the background going crazy is gonna be more hypnotic to the viewer than Nas rapping.
But you know what though? Who's the verse supposed to be?
I don't even know they did
Funk
verses.
Flex said nobody can go up against a versus against Busta Rhymes. He said maybe Missy Elliott or Jay-Z.
Missy Elliott doesn't have the records. I love Missy
No,
Elliott.
I'm just
Like,
quoting. I'm
she
quoting
just
Funk
doesn't-
Flex there.
She can't go 20 rounds with Busta
Yeah, I
Rhymes.
love Missy
Like,
too.
I think Jay can. I think Jay can though.
here's my
But,
list
not-
off the top. I said Jay-Z, Lil Wayne, Eminem, Snoop Dogg.
Snoop's a good one.
Like there's not many people that Ice Cube. There's five or six people that can go that distance with him, but I think he wins every time because of his presence. His presence on that stage is going to sway everyone's. Oh, I love this Jay-Z song, but oh my God, put your hands where eyes can see. I'm standing up in my living room watching my phone.
Yeah, that was
You know what I'm saying?
that was
You know
D
another
Block
thing
versus
about him?
Diplomats.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
know, they outperformed them.
You know what? There's another thing about him. It's not only the lyrics and it's the voice. His voice is like an instrument. He's going up and a lot of these rappers they just got the voice. I mean that's it. But his voice is all over the place. So where it's like every song is basically different.
Yeah.
You don't just hear you don't ever hear somebody who's flowing on different rhythms like he is. Like he's just. I heard he has a new album in the makes too.
Yep.
Busta.
Yep.
Somebody said they heard some new songs. They said it was that ill Jamaican Busta or whatever. So
Nice.
maybe he's chatting on it too. So we'll see. I heard that he's got some shit popping out. So shout out to Bust too, because Papoose was talking about he was at some show and he was getting honored for something. Busta and Papoose was in the crowd and Busta shouted him out and whatever, and brought it to attention. And it just took me back to when we was on Smoking Groove tour. Bust was with the Flip Mode Squad. They had just came out, and I was with Gangstar, of course, at the time. And he was doing a MTV with Bill Bellamy. And they're deep, they want Busta, that's who you're talking to. I'm walking down the spot, and he calls me over, like, yo, Suge, come on over. I'm in the video, and he said, yo, one of the best underground, blah, blah, right? And on the show, this is his shit, but he ain't have to say that, you know what I mean? He brought me over and did that. So when Papoose said that, I relived that story, knowing that genuinely this is how this cat was, and I guess he still is, you know what I mean?
So, anything else for hip hop?
What else?
I think anything else for hip hop? Heck, off the top.
I was saying earlier, the YNW Melly case is about to be they had a hung jury on the first time, and he's being charged with double murder. So that's pretty crazy. So he didn't beat it, but they weren't able to charge him, so they got to take him back to court again. And it's gonna be interesting to see what happens because now they're gonna be his co-defendant or whoever the other dude. They're gonna be putting him through the trial, so he might rat on Melly for the second one. You know what I mean?
Yo, when you go trick-or-treating's coming up soon. Do y'all like candy corn?
No.
Hell no.
No.
I've eaten it when I was a kid. I remember eating it a few times, but never nah.
That's pedophile candy. That's pedophile candy. That's the candy the pedophiles be going, hey, kid, you want some candy? They
It's
got
never
candy
wrapped.
corn.
It's
Nah, but
never
see,
wrapped.
No, hold on.
Yeah.
That wouldn't work though, because the candy sucks. You gotta get some good candy.
You know?
Actually, no.
They know that.
Take that
Hey,
out
yo.
podcast. Don't even tell
Oh
them.
boy, how
Don't
do
even
you know?
Don't even tell them how to do
Creeper.
it.
That shit, hey,
But edit that
I
out.
knew that.
The
Yo,
danger
what
zone.
you trying to say? Y'all got some candy corns hiding over there?
I'd rather eat corns from people's feet than candy corn.
Oh boy, I don't know about all that. I will eat a
Crazy.
candy corn. I
Yo,
will
you
eat
mad
it.
crazy.
I don't like them
Yo.
because they're too sweet for me, but
Crazy.
I will
What?
eat a candy corn
Corn?
versus a
Yo,
people's
corn
hey,
on a
real
foot.
quick, you know what's worse? You know what's worse than that? Real quick on some shit. Them Easter peeps.
Yeah.
You know them peeps?
I don't like Peeps. I don't like
I could fuck
marshmallow
with those.
stuff.
Oh yeah.
This is whack.
Yeah, but if you
It's
went
just
to a
whack.
store and there was all the candies and there was Peeps, you would buy Peeps,
I can fuck
or
with
you
them.
just eat with them because they were there.
No, I like them. They're sweet.
Yo, them names, yo, that name is ass with that little shit.
Whipped sugar.
If you want anybody, you like Peeps, I used to be like, nah, son. But I ate them when I was a kid. It was like, you know,
Shots
They was
fired!
trying to
Shots
kill
fired!
us.
Shots fired at New York! Shots fired in New York!
Uh-oh.
The fucking shots are being fired in the New York Yankees organization. They're getting rid of Giancarlo Stanton. You heard it here first on the Danger
Wow.
Zone podcast. I guarantee.
What about-
And they're gonna have
what-
to pay like most of his salary, but they're gonna get
what
rid of
about the
his
man? What about the manager?
Not yet. Nothing yet with him, but he has to go. He's had to go for a while.
Yeah, I think they're gonna behead him in front of all the fans.
Oh wow.
I'd buy a
Yo,
ticket for that. I think they should get someone like I don't know who I don't know. You know who I'd like to see? Bernie Williams.
Ooh,
Ooh, I would love to see that.
I would like to see Bernie Williams, and the only reason I even throw
Automatic
him
respect.
the only reason I throw him into the mix is because he's been popping up a lot at Yankee Stadium lately, playing and not because he plays it. He's won a
He's a
Grammy.
musician.
He's a Grammy award
He
winner.
plays la guitarra.
the way this shit is so wild, I wouldn't be surprised that Red Sox manager ended up over there. But see, you
No.
never
Oh
know.
no
you
no
know?
no no.
They won't take him
No
because
gracias.
he was involved in that cheating scandal that kept
Yeah.
them out of the World Series in
And
2019.
Yankees don't play that.
And they won't even that won't happen. Yeah.
Look, he got suspended for a year, and they still came back and had a job. So, and the other job. You know what I mean? So, but that was crazy though with the can banging and shit. Anybody who knew about them cheating, and then it took players a while to be like, yo, what's that
going
banging
on?
shit every time we
What you
over here?
doing every
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
The banging, yeah.
No, yeah.
That was whack.
What about J. Cole posting that letter from Colin Kaepernick to the Jets?
Colin Kaepernick, get out of here.
Oh, boy.
Okay,
No,
hold on a
no,
second.
but not so much that, but like he posted that, so it's like, you know what I'm saying?
The thing with Colin Kaepernick is they went through all that political stuff, and all that was ended, and you were coming back to the NFL. You were going to go try out for the NFL. And then you made them wait around. You're like, oh, you got to go here, and you got to go do that, and you got to go do this. Listen, dude, you're not bigger than the NFL. We're doing this because we're sick of having people picket at our games. It's not because we think
let
you're
me tell
good.
you something. So here's my take on that. So, Colin Kaepernick had won the case. They settled the case that he had against the NFL. I think it was on a collusion and whatever else. So none of us till this day knows how much he was paid. I would think that it was pretty handsome,
Yeah.
amount of money. You know what I mean? And now you want to get back in the league. Maybe they're not wanting to let you get back. They
Well, I
paid
think-
you. They're like, what?
Do you
know
remember
what I mean?
he had a
But-
tryout all scheduled, and then when they showed up
right.
there, he was like, "Oh, I actually don't want to do it here. You guys have to come where I'm at, and this and that." I'm like, "Come on, dude! Like everyone's like people like lost their jobs and lives in some cases over these protests and shit." And you're dicking around
know
like,
what,
oh,
though?
well, fucking.
Did you hear
I'm like,
what?
come on, dude.
Did you hear what Mike Tomlin said about it this week?
On another note of that, so I made a song. I made a song called "Stay the Course" where I talk about
Yeah, we did the video.
taking the knee and shit like that. You know, protesting.
You heard Mike
because-
Tomlin said if you take a knee on his team, he's gonna fire you.
Oh, dang.
But
Yeah,
listen,
he said that this
so
week.
in the song I mentioned about taking the knee, and I said that at the time I was like, I think the lyric is "fuck the White House." He called your mother a bitch, and there'll never be another Colin Kaepernick,
Yep.
right? Because I was saying what he said. If anybody knew the story, like I'd get rid of all them sons of bitches, right? That's what he said about all of them. So that's why I say that bar with like, yo, fuck the White House. He called your mother a bitch. You know what I'm saying? That was really to the point about that whole shit. Like it was, So, like there was reasoning behind it. But as anything, any movement, once it becomes commercialized, sometimes it gets watered down. You know what I mean? In the beginning, it could be about something, but Man, I remember one time being locked, man, it was a riot going on, right? So this is real life, not no TV stupid shit. This is a real riot, burning up shit and everything. And I'm like, damn. And the OGs at the time was like, yo, because they gave you some time to go back to your cell before the dogs come. And the OGs was like, yo, man, I'm telling you, shit, you better get back into this cell, like, when they give you that chance, because that shit ain't about nothing with their having a riot about or whatever the protest. And then boom, sure enough, man, once I decided to step back in, that whole shit, the dogs and everything was running around there. It was bedlam, you know what I mean? But it still really wasn't about nothing. It was some silly shit. So I did the right thing, man. But I'm just saying, man, that's a whole nother world of wildness. Anyway, I'm back to the matter. And
so the only thing the Colin Kaepernick thing, like, yeah, like what you're saying, he started off with this goal or with this, mindset or whatever, but I feel like he just started to like the attention and like that it made it all about himself. That whole shit with the NFL being like, all right, well, let's go, let's do it. That like really pissed me off. I'm like, all right, bro, what the fuck's going on?
Well, what do you think about J. Cole kind of like taking the helm at that? Because like Colin Kaepernick,
I think Colin Kaepernick has destroyed his. He needs a J. Cole to share his pity, because everyone is like, I feel like most people are like me, be like, all right, bro, what the fuck, bro? We did all this shit for you, and then you get your shot, and then you're a diva about it. And I feel like most people feel that way about him now.
Sometimes I don't know, because I feel like some people think that it goes hand in hand. Where the NFL is like, yo, okay, we'll let you stage this, right? And then we'll be this way, because like I said, that was after the lawsuit. So it was after you got paid all kinds of money, and now you want to come play for them. They're the ones who had to pay him. He was fighting about the rights in America and how like the people were still suffering at some cornballs like shit, which like I said, I always agree with that part.
Yeah.
The rest of it,
that was the
he could easily
beginning.
Do that off the field, though.
Yeah,
he could do that off the field.
But that was the beginning, and it turned into all this other shit. I'm just like, bro, what's going on here? But yeah, anyway, we talked about the Yankees sucking it up. The Red Sox are out. Mets are out. Who you got for the World Series?
I don't even know who's in it.
I'm gonna go Angels and Dodgers. I'm gonna say it's a little bit.
I like the Dodgers.
I'm gonna say it's gonna be a California.
Didn't the Dodgers? I did hear that they just like spent all this type of bread to like make a super team or some shit like that.
Well, Dodgers, Red Sox, Yankees.
Like the Yankees of the West Coast.
Yeah, Dodgers.
So that's all I really know about the situation.
Yeah,
well, I heard they were building a super team.
We talked about this a couple weeks back. There's like 5 teams in baseball.
Yeah.
That spend money. It's like 5 teams, and then it doesn't. And it always comes down to it doesn't even matter, because the teams that don't spend money always go to the fucking second round of the playoffs. Or
the Dodgers are like the Yankees of.
So there's
West
the Dodgers, the Giants, the Cardinals, the Yankees, the Red Sox, and now the Mets are kind of getting up in there. But those are the teams of baseball, like as far as that spend money. You know.
Well, I look at it like this. What's the most popular sport in America?
In America,
Football.
probably.
Mm-hmm. Huh?
Football, probably.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But it used to be baseball.
Yeah.
It used to be baseball. The shit is kind of wild, right?
But it's a lot easier to watch 12 games or 16 games and view and get the viewers to watch 16 games than it is to get the viewers to watch 162 games. You know what I'm saying?
Then again, too, a person playing baseball, they have a different mentality too, because they're not going. I don't feel like they're going hard for 162 games, or whatever. There's probably a pacing yourself type thing. You know what I mean? This is what I think. Because it's such a long season. That's why a lot of people, I don't think, tune in. Only people that are traditionally locked in with watching baseball. But other people don't just tune in until like the season gets going. Now it becomes interesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I remember going to a game and I forget, Red Sox were playing someone, and I was sitting in the bleachers and stands, and there was no hits that day. Maybe one, whatever. So you know how that is, right?
Yeah.
And I remember I was sitting. And I was like, damn, look at these dudes. Because that's them with your hands on your hip in the outfield with sunglasses on and shit, all that chilling. No hits were being hit. And I said to who I was at the game, I'm like, yo, these dudes are getting millions of dollars. And they shit coming out here. Just think for today's work. This is what they did. They chilled. It was crazy if you seen it, because that's after that one, and that's probably why like they made a big thing out of it. The Red Sox used to have buckets of Popeyes chicken and beer in the clubhouse. But think like everybody ain't had that though. You know what I mean? Like, come on. Your day off, you going to get some chicken and beer, and you chilling. They ain't playing. Like, especially the pitchers, they ain't playing. Come on, man. Popeyes was right across the street too from where the rest of Fenway Park. They was like,
damn.
Popeyes was like, go get that chicken.
Hey now. So, I don't know what we got for sports. So there was a big trade in the NBA. Dame.
Yeah, who? Damian Lillard to the Bucks.
Yeah, to the Bucks.
Who'd they give up? Jay Holiday and a few others.
What? So why was he rumored to be going to the Celtics or something? What's going on? Is that what was happening?
Yeah, he was.
Is that true? Shook?
He was rumored.
Say that again, please.
It was rumored.
He was rumored to be going to the Celtics?
That's always a rumor, man. That's always a rumor. But I still think with or without him being added to Milwaukee, what have you, I still feel the Celtics are the power. So when the season starts, man, we can, I look forward to that. Right now, we're going to try to punch it through this football season, but I look forward to that, and we'll see what's happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah. NBA season starts in a month, pretty much. Another 4 or 5 weeks.
Yeah. And if anybody out there needs to get slapped, we have people that will slap you for a small fee.
The Dangerous
But go ahead,
like
man.
and subscribe.
I think that's all I got. You guys want to talk comedy? Well, that's all I got.
Yeah, it's good.
You want to talk who?
Comedy. I don't want to. You guys. I mean, I want to, but I don't know if you guys want to. I just want. There's been a debate going around of who the best comedians of all time were. We just had we had a
top 10 list.
A top 10 list.
Who's your 5 though? Who's 5 for you?
I'm going all time.
Yeah.
You need reference?
These are the all times.
All times.
Do I have to pick from this list?
No, but this is the top 100 that we Googled, and it's got it's got your main guys.
I want to hear what you want. What your picks are.
Are they Are we doing my favorites or who I think are the best of all time?
Your favorites.
Okay,
your favorites.
My favorites.
Right now, basically, right?
No, it has to be. It doesn't have to be right now. All time. Let's see. Chris Rock, Easy Breezy cover girl.
He's on there.
All time. Mitch Hedberg.
He is on here.
All time. Martin Lawrence. Dude, Martin Lawrence was fucking hilarious. His stand-up comedy was fucking hilarious.
He was. Eddie Murphy was in the beginning too. Eddie was in the beginning.
Bill Burr.
Bill who?
Bill Burr. You don't know who Bill Burr is?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what I asked. That's 5. That's 5.
No, that's 4. That's 4. I feel like I don't want to miss somebody. Norm Macdonald.
He's on there.
What about you, Hector? You got 5?
Yeah. 5 is, I'm not the expert, but I would probably go with George Carlin. Yeah. Eddie Murphy.
Words.
I'd also say Bill Burr.
Oh shit.
Who?
Bill Burr. I'd also say I like Bill Burr.
Okay.
I'd have to take Dave Chappelle over Richard Pryor.
Nice.
Well,
Dave Chappelle.
What about
Chappelle? Chappelle right now is probably.
He got one more. Right?
Oh, I got one more?
I think so.
All right, so I'm going to have to go with. Yeah, this one's going to be a tough one. I'd have to toss it up because this might be biased because I'm a fan. it'd be between Robin Williams and Richard Pryor.
Okay.
So.
Let her see that list. So I was going to say Conan O'Brien while she grabs that list because but I don't know if he counted, but I think he counts. He did stand up every night of the week. You know? Even it was only 7 minutes, but it was still every night of the week. But who we got? Chef T.
Definitely off the bat, Dave Chappelle.
Nice.
I'm gonna say Chris Rock.
Yeah. Digital podcast.
I do like Eddie Murphy. I grew up with Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy.
That's 3. I'm gonna say Bernie Mac.
Oh my God! See what happens?
Hey, that's her. This is her 5 list.
And
And then when she said that, she made me think of Cedric. Cedric gotta be on there too. Give me 10. I need 20.
Who's your 5th?
Me 5. How many more?
One more.
One more for her.
Silence.
I'm gonna go with Patrice O'Neal.
Fuck yeah! Hell yeah!
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna say Richard Pryor. Of all time, I'm gonna say of all time on some shit.
Wait, now it switches it up. Can't switch it up.
But not. Okay, period.
Your favorite.
Richard Pryor. I still think Richard Pryor. I still think Bernie Mac for sure. Like Bernie Mac's funny as motherfucker.
Hell yeah.
George Carlin, like he said, when I was young, man, that white dude used to have me rolling. I was
Wow. Straight
up. I think 2 dudes could be almost a tie to me. You know, but I'd have to say put Martin in there. He used to be funny as shit. Chris Rock. I mean, not Chris Rock, Chris Tucker. That motherfucker.
What about Suge? What about Red Fox?
Yeah, he was another one, man. But see, when I seen Red Fox, he was more or less Sanford and Son. But I heard he had this raunchy ass career with telling the raunchiest jokes. That's what happened. He had been like that for years. All of a sudden, he started popping when he got old. And so then now he's making all this money. But now you
the dude
never too late. Shout out to
that was with Richard Pryor. What is it?
Paul Mooney.
Mooney. Yeah, nobody ever mentions him.
Yeah, Paul Mooney. Paul Mooney was dope too.
But he's not even like on this list. Nobody really mentioned him.
Goofy shit.
I don't know if they mention him in all time, but he definitely gets his flowers.
Yeah,
Paul
I think
Mooney.
so.
Yeah. Where we live in Massachusetts, where this Danger Zone podcast, like and subscribe, is filmed, this is like the hub of comedy in America, Massachusetts. Like the biggest places to do comedy are New York, LA, and Austin, Texas. But the biggest comedians come out of here. I feel it. A lot of them. A lot of the white ones.
You know what?
That's the bold statement.
A lot of the white ones. Then Patrice O'Neal.
A lot of Pinocchios come out of it too.
Pinocchios?
What's a Pinocchio?
Pinocchio is the wooden boy that when he used to tell a lie, his nose would grow.
Yes, we know that.
Girls love him.
Oh boy, the danger zone.
Yeah.
The danger zone. Like
Yo, they call him Magnum Nose. Magnum Nose. That's
oh
his
boy.
nickname.
Oh boy.
Peter Hand.
That's how he
You know
makes
what I'm
up for
saying?
other things. The danger zone.
I knew there was a problem when dudes used to go to the boys club talking about. They saw Peter Hand. I said, "What do you mean, Peter Hand? You mean Peter Pan?" They said, "No, Peter Hand." And then that's when you gotta go down there and shut it down. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
Oh
Well, go ahead.
the danger zone.
Good
The
Lord.
danger zone.
What the hell's going on?
Let me see if you like.
go.
See if you like butter. Yo, lift your chin up. Let me see if you like butter. Yo, let me hook you up. Yo.
Yo, he said butter and I thought of pancakes. I'm hungry.
Yo, on some crazy shit, man. I was going to the Stop and Shop last week, and probably right around this similar time, and this dude was squatted down, right? I walked from the liquor store in the same plaza. Dude was squatted down. Then I realized, I said, yo, this dude is making a crack pipe. Like, this is outside suburban town. Like, he's next to the logs of, you know, in the suburbs, you always got them Duraflames or them logs for the fireplace.
For the fire
all
pits
right there.
and the fireplaces.
Yo, dude is sitting right next to it, squatted down, smoking. I said, yo, dogs, you know, y'all only know because I know, right? So I'm like, because everybody's going in, this shit coming out, and it's kind of almost done.
He couldn't get 3 steps out the store before he fucking had to make that shit.
Yo, this dude was, this shit was so crazy to me because, you know, what I've been through and all that many years ago. I'm like, this dude was squatted down, chilling. And I seen him take a blast, and I was like, yo, man, you doing that shit out here? What's up, man? He said, I know, I'm sorry, my bad. I said, nah, it ain't me. I'm just saying, like, yo, he was right outside the Stop and Shop smoking. The shit was wild, son. Damn. I seen him fixing the little pipe thing on the bottle, and then your man was like,
that shit ain't shit anymore. They got open air drug markets everywhere now in the country.
Yeah, there is the Kensington, Mass Ave, or whatever it is. They keep trying to close it down, but they just like,
oh yeah.
After
I drove by there today, and people was in, you know, tents and got couches in there and shit. I serious. I seen that shit. It's wild, man.
Yeah.
You know, but then people out there struggling, man, with that addiction, man. It's just a motherfucker. Hope you get the help you need or whatever. What's up, man? You ready for some stupid shit?
Oh, yeah.
Or what's good?
It's that time of the week for Stupid as Hell. Who is it?
Let's go.
Tell me it's the lady in the Bronx.
Stupid as hell is Bailey, because Bailey thinks that he's a Great Dane. No, I'm fucking around.
Just the dick. Just in the dick.
Oh, damn. That's right.
What'd you say? I missed it. What'd you say?
He just has a Great Dane dick. That's it.
Oh man! If that be the case, the Hawks will really scoop them. Right? Yo, they'll take them. They'll be like, "Hey, this one comes with a." They'll be like, "This one comes with a sausage," and just scoop his ass up the ground. You know what I'm saying? So this year, at this time, the Florida man is facing charges for allegedly pointing a firearm at a restaurant and customers. He pointed a firearm at customers that were at a pizza spot, and the people were offered free pizza. The dude's name was stupid as hell this week is Christian Andre Benegas, 34 of Houston, Florida, was arrested for threatening to kill 6 patrons at a Cuban restaurant on Bayshore Road, North Fort Myers, according to Lee County Sheriff's Office. The arrest reports alleges that Andre Benegas or Benegas, whatever, got upset with the customers when they were accepting pizza from the restaurant despite eating already. So he's mad because they're getting free pizza, but they ate already. So an argument broke out.
Oh boy.
And that's when the suspect reportedly went to his pickup truck and returned. This dude returned to the pizza spot with a machine gun. Right? You know what I'm saying? Your man came back to the pizza spot with a machine gun. Right? He said he had the customer then pulled out a cell phone, and dude started pointing the machine gun, was like, yo, I'm about to blast everybody up in there. Because they were getting free pizza.
So I'm thinking what happened was they offered him the free pizza after he had already paid for the pizza that he was eating today. And he probably said, well, just give me this one for free. And they said, it don't work like that, buddy. It's the next time you come in. And then I'm thinking that's where because the whole thing doesn't make sense to me. But that's the only way the free pizza makes any sense.
And guess what? You're probably correct. And then right after that thing, he was like, that's cool. I'm going to go to and get a machine gun.
It's like White Man Can't Jump. Remember when they hustle the guy? They hustle the guy in the basketball court, and he goes, "I'm going to my car. I'm getting my gun, and I'm killing all you motherfuckers." Remember that shit?
Yeah, man, for real. That's right. That market. The former basketball player played that part too.
Oh no shit! I thought it looked familiar.
Yeah. Deputies arrived at the scene, obtained witness footage, and got a description of the suspect's vehicle. After blocking off New Post Road and speaking with a security guard in the area, authorities found both Andre Benegas and his pickup truck in the 5700 block of Captain John Smith Loop. Deputies found a modified assault rifle partially covered by a T-shirt inside the pickup, and officers noticed it was loaded with several pellets and had an air gun scope mounted on the top. Andre Benegas was booked into jail for 6 counts of aggravated assault and a $30,000 bond. His next court date is coming up soon. So listen, the thing that makes this dude stupid is that, like DL said, I feel like he probably felt like, damn, they're getting pizza and they ate just like I did. Fuck that. So he got to argue with the people, and he really got mad enough. First of all, anybody can get mad like that to go get the machine gun. Shouldn't be having no machine gun. You know what I mean? That's number
You
one.
have a short temper, buddy.
Yeah.
What's wrong with machine
so
guns?
Nothing about the machine gun, but not if you're going off a fuse just for pizza.
Yeah. Even try to explain what you're doing in jail for that crime. I was in a pizza shop and I shot up people. Yeah, okay. So I mean, come on, man.
Imagine
listen,
guy in there doing
so this week,
life for something he didn't do. Selling with the pizza guy.
Oh my God, it's pizza, people.
Like, I'm in here for something I didn't even do, and this is what you're in here for? I'm fucking choking.
That's what I'm saying. Christian Andre Benegas, this week.
You stupid.
You stupid as hell, bro.
You
it's
pizza
that
stupid.
simple. Eat your pizza and keep
stupid.
it moving. And don't bring out no machine guns, man. Come on, man. Come on.
Some crazy shit. I love pizza, and I've never wanted to kill anybody for pizza. Free or not.
Like when motherfuckers say, yo, that's some killer pizza. It's not really, son.
I would never
what I
kill
mean?
anyone for pizza.
I mean,
Yeah.
I definitely would kill someone for pizza if I was like starving to death or something.
Shit,
boy.
But I'm just saying, like,
I see
That
like a fight or
viral
flight
video
kind of
of
situation.
Dave, what's his name, Portnoy?
Yeah.
They almost killed each other over pizza.
shout out to
It's just
Barstool.
crazy.
Barstool.
Maybe it might not be the first time people have.
People fight over anything. And it's not even the value of the pizza. I tell you, this guy, I don't even know this guy. It's the disrespect. Why are you doing that for them? You're not doing that for me. Or why didn't you tell me about this deal beforehand before I spent $30 on? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing to do with the pizza itself. It's more of an underlying, like, the guy has a problem. Obviously.
Oh, he has a problem.
But
He definitely does.
I understand. I understand everything you guys are saying. Like, I understand that deal, because the next thing you say after that is, okay, let me go get my machine gun.
Yeah.
Come on, man. If I was hanging out with dudes in the rah-rah days and doing all that, dudes had their things or whatever. But even if you was hanging around cats, it was like, these motherfuckers even own machine guns, you're going to be like, yo, man, see what I'm saying? Come on. I seen them. So like, wait a minute. How am I 17 hanging with a motherfucker that own machine guns? Like, what we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's craziness, man.
Well, yeah.
Anyway, stupid as hell.
Stupid
as
as
hell.
hell.
And then Andre Benegas, man, you stupid as hell.
Stupid.
And I'm out on that.
Hell yeah. Another good one. Another
execute, man.
Thank you, Hectic.
Hectic in the place.
Yeah, man. 86 is in the books, man. 4 more is 90. You're going to find somebody, man, to stumble their ass on this show next week. We appreciate you coming by, Heck. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We know you part of the fam. You know what I'm saying? You ever own a hamster?
Oh, no.
Back to
The danger zone.
It's like beginning.
Nah. You look like you might have had a hamster or a gerbil or something.
Hell no.
But anyway,
The danger zone.
Yo.
Hectic, talk into the mic.
Never no hamsters.
bro,
Pit bulls only.
Oh, shit.
Pit bulls and tigers only. That's it.
that's wild. Yo, I had a gerbil. Yo, you ain't had none of them shits, man, DL.
Never. I lived in the project.
I had a hamster. My sister had a hamster, and the hamster had babies, and the hamster ate the babies.
Oh.
That's all I remember about the hamster.
I did
My
not have no
brother-
hamsters. I had fish,
Oh shit!
and I had birds, and I had dogs, and I had chickens.
Chickens.
Chicken.
You had a cat.
Y'all was
Chicken.
on that.
I got
You must
chickens.
have had a
Y'all was
cat.
on that.
You never had a cat?
I got chickens in the freezer.
No, my mom and I are virgin.
Yeah, man. Yo.
I had a West
Nah.
African water frog. That's
Cool.
That's random.
Yeah.
Oh, and we had turtle.
I owned the
I had
alligator.
turtles. I had a nulls, animals.
The
You
big
know I'm
kinds
the
and the
original-
little kind.
Hey,
I owned the
I'm the
alligator
original
once.
OG, right? So you know what I had? I had a little white mouse.
Mouse fur
And the
coats.
reason why The reason why I had him and shit is because Ben was popping off.
Oh my god.
Ben was the man from Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
So I had the little white mouse. And I called him Chipper.
Oh,
right?
Chipper.
Yeah, the motherfucker died.
Chipper.
Motherfucker died though, man. My mother was shook at that. My mother wasn't trying to have that though. So
it was a mouse you bought. You bought the mouse. It was a store bought because it was white. You bought it at the store. You bought.
What'd you say?
You bought the mouse at the store.
Nah, I caught it over my man's house now, but yeah, I bought it.
The white ones, yeah.
Hey,
the ones that they feed to the snakes, basically.
Yo, this thing was white as hell, but check this. This was an albino mouse. But yo, now, the thing that caught me about a few weeks ago is I was in a pet store, and I said, damn, these motherfuckers have a whole freezer of like mice, like large mice, large rats, small ones. What's the other thing? It was.
Why were you finding this out?
Crickets or something, but I was like saying, so when I seen that, I'm saying to myself, like, yo, this is a big ass company or somewhere that they deal in frozen rats. You know what I mean?
That's a business right there.
Yeah, because this is a fucking pet store, PetSmart. That's like a big ass chain. And I said, wow, so this is, and I found out people feed them reptiles and mice and stuff like that. So there's fucking frozen shits.
How about
man, imagine that shit.
That bottle lobster.
And I'm freezing.
I am, right? So a lady bought a lobster just so she could free it.
Oh, nice.
She made them keep it alive, and she took it, and she's like,
You said a lady bought a lobster so she can feed it?
So she could free it. One of them.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I know a lady that bought a lobster so she could eat it. But I guess it's so
I know a lady that had crabs. Is that the same thing?
Oh boy!
Yo.
Thank you for coming, for listening, for watching the Danger Zone podcast on everywhere where there is.
Appreciate y'all, man. Hey, listen, come in, man. You know, thank you for coming in, man, and hanging out with us. We appreciate you, Hectic. Appreciate Real Love. You know what I mean?
Real Love.
Of course, Big Doug, Mr. DL, Chef Tanya Nicole. Always remember, excuses have no purpose, so don't make them.
Don't make them.
As we grow, we glow. So we're trying, man. We're always in pursuance, man, of elevation of having fans or whatever it is, because that's what's gonna make it. Y'all the ones who make this shit like crack like that. So keep on watching, man, and I'm saying we're gonna catch you, man. Peace. On my dog.
Thank you. Peace.
On my dark days, I chopped crack on a regular. Ran up in spots and clapped on a regular. Took big fat ass stacks from the register. No matter how hard they tried, they still couldn't measure them. Hard